Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Latte
Latte
Talks,
Talks
Powerful
Powerful
Minds.
Minds.
We are Luz and Dani, and in this section, we will abord different topics for talking a little bit from science and culture to social statements and memes.
In this new section called
Success or stress for the woman, I guess.
we will talk about all the background behind the famous statement being your best version, specifically as woman. So, in the next four episodes, we will talk about what we are the principal ideology supporting this and how this affects and shapes us in our society.
So prepare a comfort space, some snack, or if you're busy, put us at the background of your tasks and be ready for this new section. We hope you like it. Don't miss it.
So, let's start.
Do you think that being a woman is easy?
I wouldn't say that. I think that nowadays we're still under a lot more pressure than men.
Right. Have you ever stopped to think that there is so much pressure to be your best person or a successful woman?
Yet it's like we have to be always improving ourselves. Maybe some of your listeners have felt or thought this, but we usually don't think about this deeply.
Yeah, in this section, we are going to talk like two friends without prejudices and with an open mind. We will make some statements and give our opinions based on our experience and talks. So, are you ready?
Absolutely, let's start. First of all, being a woman, it's not easy. Actually, we are under a lot of pressure in our daily life, and it grows when society imposes that we should be our better version to be successful. What do you understand about being a successful woman?
Uh, from my perspective, to be a successful woman is to be independent. Have a university degree and with this buy or things so that you will feel happy and accomplishment person.
I think similar to you. As far as I know, usually a successful woman is someone who has stability in all the aspects. This is also accompanied by a good standing, but I don't know, I can't completely identify with this type of idea. Do you think that the things that we said are aligned with social statements?
I will never have asked myself this question. Usually society expects that we are a part of the family that serves to serve others. Many times our environment used to teach us that our function is in the house cleaning or cooking. Interesting that at the same time they ask us to be better when the opportunities are reserved and also reduced for women. I wish we had had more opportunities to simply more forward without all these expectations.
Of course, it's like you have to check off so many achievements as a supermarket list. It felt so overwhelming because it is not until you do some specific things, such as the studies or the house, the husband, the family, and kids, that you are looked as a successful or realized woman.
Yeah, being always in a race to get all the things that make you successful can develop a lot of pressures. But why do we feel this achievement as something with so much pressure?
Oh, that's a very good question. How can we understand the reasons for having these achievements?
Well, I would argue that the Barnard Society theory can explain to us and to our listeners this idea and how it affects us as women. Recently, I talked about this topic in class with some classmates, so I have my ideas fresh.
Okay, so go on.
Okay, the concept of Brunei society comes from the by German Korean philosopher called Bayu Chu Han. Sorry for my Korean, who published a book with this concept in 2010. He explores how modern society has become mentally tired because of the strict emphasis of productivity and personal achievements. He analyzed the social and psychological pathologies that appear in our society. He said that this society has passed from a disciplinary structure based on prohibition and external control to a performance society, where the pressure is internal and manifests itself as self exploitation.
This is a really interesting concept. So, can this attitude end up producing something?
Yes, actually, research shows that this can produce disorders like depression and the burnout syndrome, which is bad for your health and also for your daily life.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, because now the pressure is not only for the external force, but it is self imposed.
This reminds me of a particular paradox that I've been reading these days. The individual becomes both victim and executioner at the same time.
I get your point. Exactly. In a few words, they want to be perfect. For all our audience, I want to bring up the work of Byung-Chul Han because he offers a deep critique about these dynamics, where the search for personal success and constant guilt can lead us to burnout. He invites us to reflect about the necessity of finding a balance between the bienestar and productivity, reconciling the social structure that encourage self-exploitation.
And basically, this intense search for success and our best version of ourselves can affect us as women, as a young women, because thanks to cultural ideologies, we tend to follow society's stereotypes about success.
Like starting something that leaves you with money or good jobs in a good place, obviously, being the best in your class or job, having your own house and car, family and stability before 30, what society calls a plum job, right?
Yeah, so basically, sexist ideologies tend to put more pressure on women in terms of preserving youth, beauty, and reputation. Also, work and intellectual abilities and are aspects that are often imposed as something to be demonstrated more in women than in men. By the way, I have never seen a group of people question whether a man can do a job in comparison to a woman. It is almost always the other way around. I think that society should have changed these double standards long ago instead of perpetuating them.
And it is not just intellectual abilities, right? It is also the constant pressure to always look good. Like we have to get our nails done or have to get our hairstyle perfectly for every occasion. It feels like another item on that endless checklist. You always have to look like the best thing science sliced bread.
Concepts like these ones pressure us to follow these statements to the line, even if our mental health is breaking down, and make us feel frustrated if we don't achieve them.
Make us forget that each of us has unique qualities and different realities, which maybe society is not taking into account.
And so important, it can end up producing several health issues which can affect us in our daily lives, as you mentioned before.
Absolutely true. You know something? I constantly feel overwhelmed and frustrated because I think that I'm making so much effort to achieve things, and sometimes I get them. This idea of success and the extreme effort have all to do with these feelings. Maybe we shouldn't have put so much pressure on ourselves in the first place.
Me too. I feel sad because nowadays we overstretch ourselves trying to fit into a mold and forgetting the unique qualities that make us be us.
So now that we have explored this topic, I think we can say some conclusions that take us to big reflection that we could implement in our lives.
Yes, Let's say some message to conclude this episode.
Well, it is important to know that we are humans and we commit many mistakes, and that is okay. Trying to reach a perfect and successful life can destroy your own sense. I know that people expect a lot of us, but take in your mind that the only opinion that you need is yours. Take care of your health and enjoy every situation. Enjoy your process and be unique.
Success can be important and can give you happiness, but try to make the way to get to it far away from extremely frustrating and impossible achievements to your reality. It is important, of course, to have goals, but be realistic and be proud of yourself. Treat yourself better, celebrate your goals, and search for new opportunities if you have mistakes. Don't follow society statements about beauty and success if you get not identified. You are perfect and unique. You are strong and a perfect woman.
Try to not compare yourself with others. Go step by step and don't follow bad advice that will hurt you. You are the apple of your own eye, so believe it.
Well, I think that's all for today, dear listeners.
Yeah, we hope you liked today's talk and also have learned something new.
Share your opinions and thoughts, and also if you have gotten identified with this type of statements.
See you in the next episode where we will focus on this type of social statements in the world of beauty. It could be very interesting.
Don't miss it.
Bye.